Oh, pour one out for our fallen comrade, the Pumpkin Cowboy. He was truly the best of us. I hope that everyone is having a good Tuesday morning. I know I am, now that Joshua Schmidt is offline. Thank God, now I'm only streaming alongside Farfa, and, he's basically a wash-up, so who knows. Actually, Brian David Gilbert just went live. That's crazy. Wow. How unbelievable that we just listened to Pumpkin Cowboy and now he's live. That's unbelievable. Okay, well, we're just going to end stream now. I'm going to go watch that. I'm just kidding. All right, so a lot of stuff to talk about today. Number one, very happy to announce I will be no longer streaming on Twitch. This is the final Twitch stream you are going to see from me. Why? You might be wondering. Well, I've got a great piece of news for you. I have been signed to Rumble. That's right. I will be going to Rumble full time. They made me an offer I can't refuse. They're going to give me $50 a month. Let's actually go to Rumble right now and see what's going on Rumble. All right, so I'm going to be streaming alongside such amazing streamers as Steven Crowder, who is getting a whopping 8,500 views on his epic takedown. You never want to see a live streaming site where gaming is behind finance. That's really bad. We're going to be watching Where Wokeness is Going here on the side. And we're going to be watching number one Goofy Ohio Warzone player. We're gonna be subscribing to Children's Health Defense. We're gonna be watching the $420 billion scamathon, how, COVID isn't real or whatever. For sure, I think that this is a good fit for me. Let's actually see who would we have to compete with in the gaming arena? Mafia Mansion Found. A 5-like video. Interesting. Check any Yu-Gi-Oh streamers. Let's find out. Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. All right, here's who we gotta compete against.
Play the game, brother. Yep, Sprite Elf. What does this do?
Yeah, well, that's pretty much identical to a Peep stream. Sprite Elf, what does this do? It's over. And then we can click over and see they're putting Mr. Trump's life in danger. All right. We don't really have any Twitter freaks for today because we just had them yesterday. But we have one extremely important tweet that I want to highlight. This came out late last night, very important. At Starbucks, the guy said, if you don't finish your coffee, they make you wear a dress and suck all the employees' boners. What the fuck? I ordered extra large. I need directions to this Starbucks, says Dyer. I would like to go to the Starbucks and finish my coffee. I'm literally just going to be like, sorry. Please check this one. All right, what are we working with? I did want to talk about this. There's a new trend in China where people make and eat spiceless white people lunch as a form of self-torture. They're dabbing on us! Fuck! This is... man. Every time we get a glimpse into Chinese online culture, I get a sense that we're fucked. You know how like politicians will go to like a Chinese school and they'll be like, these kids are leagues beyond what we're teaching our American counterparts. That's how I feel about Chinese users of social media apps. There's this amazing tweet that I saw that was like, the Great Firewall actually exists for your protection. If it ever comes down, you will see cyberbullying on a scale you are unprepared for. And I think about that every time I see something like this. Fuck. God damn it, we're getting owned and we can't even do anything about it. The stuff on the left doesn't look too bad. I regret to inform you that that is not the white people food. That's the comparison. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it is. The lunch of suffering. The point of the white people's meal is to learn what it feels like to be dead. But I've taken 2 bites and it was so bad, it made me realize how alive I am. Okay, fuck you, first of all. People don't eat food like that often. You know, I want to make fun of them for being like, oh, all Americans eat is processed ham and no spices. But pretty much our most popular food stuff is exactly what it's, you know, it is profitable enough that a company that makes exactly this product has existed for 1,000 years. Oh, man. I do like the people in the responses. Eugenia Peruzio. I'd like to remind China that Italian is also white people food. First, that's a recent thing, right? I mean, when did we let Italians come to America and be considered white? The 50s, you know? And second, all right, come on. Like there's no use getting huffy about this. By the time you get huffy about it, you've already lost, okay? We're just getting owned. Sometimes you got to recognize you're getting owned. Step back and go, we'll get them next time. I do like really hope all this white hate backfires for you. Backfires for you. What are we going to fucking make it illegal to not eat Lunchables? Come on now. Funny that it comes from Asians that invented rice to the humanity, the most tasteless food ever created. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like saying bread is so bland. Ugh. Oh, man. I do like everyone in the comments is like, actually, Asians are evil. It's like, guys, come on. You can't walk this one back.
Let's cover what's trending in China recently. 白人饭, which translates to white people food, is getting really popular and people are showing their recipes.
Oh, come on, dog.
Which translates to white people food, is getting really popular and people are showing their recipes. The spirit of white people food is described by the Chinese consumer as such.
I've seen the fucking egg with spinach in stores.
Number 1, you gave 0 filling to your food, which means you put 0 spice. White people food is supposed to be not enjoyable, but it's important for you to get your nutrition and energy to get the work done in the afternoon.
We are obsessed with being like, this is a power lunch and it tastes like shit.
Number 2, get rid of the processing of your food. Eat it raw, eat it as a whole piece, whatever it looks like.
Hold up, that one in the top left looks pretty good.
That's the idea. Last, but most important.
Oh, man. They fucking got our number. What is that? A cut up bell pepper, mashed potatoes, and a boiled piece of chicken? That's like... That's pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty close. I do like the one that appears to be blackberries and grapes with a dollop of whipped cream on it. That's like a breakfast.
If we go deeper, the idea of having 白人饭 is only for work days during lunch. So having these tasteless food helps you to separate work
exactly.
from life.
Yeah.
It's
like a rhetorical tool. Yeah. We're normal. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. Folks, why is no one talking about this? That's what I want to know. Why Trump, Biden, why is their number one thing like, we as an American people are being bullied online? We need to make it stop. We've got our dankest memers ready to make the most effective big chunguses. Oh, man. This is revenge for the girlfriend bento box. So I feel really bad about her because I'm still subscribed to her. She has all but stopped making the bento boxes. She just does like other stuff now. And I know I wasn't the only one saying like, this is for children, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if she was like, let me just decompress by watching my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh stream and saw me be like, what a weirdo. She seems happy. You're like Peter Griffin if he was skinny and gay. That's like that episode where Peter is gay. Peter Griffin, gay gene.
I do, Doc.
You don't have to do anything, Mr. Griffin. We're isolating and studying the effects of various types of genes. We're just going to give you a series of experimental injections and record the results.
What's this one?
We call this the squirrel gene. Its effects will become apparent shortly.
That's the joke is he became a squirrel. But let me get to the gay one.
Don't.
Yes, you do. Nose and a yes means yes.
Hi.
So how'd the medical experiments go?
So good, Lois. So good. I'm gonna squeeze right in here if my thighs will let me.
Peter, what exactly did they inject you with?
Oh, all sorts of things. Hepatitis vaccine, a couple of steroids, the gay gene, calcium, a vitamin B extract.
What did you just say?
The gay gene. I assume that's the one you meant, even though it wasn't literally the last thing I said when you said, what did you just say? It's just that clearly it was the most unusual.
Yes, that's the one I meant. Peter, are you gay?
Guilty!
This is how gay people are. Jillian and I reference this episode constantly. It's so good. There's a line where Peter goes, "Oh, for the love of penis," that we just say to each other back and forth for hours. Perfect timing tweet. What do we got? Just touchdown in Dublin, Ireland, and this is the first piece of graffiti I've seen. Peter Griffin is gay. Guilty. It's true. Posted 1 minute ago. That's insane. What a coinky dink. All right. Now that we're done looking at Twitter, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. I know. So here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play a little Yu-Gi-Oh. Cringe. Then we're gonna do the Twitter thread. Then we're gonna do the Jank Bank. And then we're gonna laugh at the big chungus. Ha 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 ha. And then we're going to play Isaac. We're not going to play Isaac. We don't play Isaac on no Tuesdays. Talk about making Yuya trend. We'll do that in the video. New cards? All right. We got a Guido. Real quick, new cards addendum. It's time for a food showdown. Poissonnière de Nouvelle. This is the woman who makes the fish. She's an 8 scale. You can only use the pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn if you control a ritual monster. You can target a monster on the field, special summon this card, then change the targeted monster's battle position. Really good for the Nouvelle deck. You can only use the first monster effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is normally special summoned, activate one of these effects. Add a ritual monster or a recipe from your deck to your hand. Add a level 1 ritual monster or a recipe card from your deck to your hand. Banish any number of ritual or of recipe cards from your graveyard. If you do, special summon a Nouvelle ritual monster from your hand with a level equal to the number banished. And if this card is tributed and added to the extra deck face up, put it in your pendulum zone. This card's insane. This card's unbelievable. It's just, I mean, Nouvelle is not good, but this makes it almost good. And then Concours de Cuisine. So this one's interesting. I think it's meant to be the Great British Bake Off, but the one on the left is French and the one on the right is American because it was a TCG exclusive. Special summon a Nouvelle Pendulum Monster and a Pâtissier Pendulum Monster, which implies that there will be more of them. From your hand, deck, or extra deck, one on each field. You cannot use monsters as material for a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link for the rest of the turn. During your main phase, banish this card from your graveyard. Target a face-up monster on the field. Gains 200 for each recipe in the graveyard. This seems really good. I don't know if I'm out of my... Like, this seems really good. Right? Like, it's an E-Telly. It turns off Imperm. And you can banish it from your graveyard to target a Nouvelle you control, which triggers their effects. That seems crazy. Like, I can't imagine two better cards they could give Nouvelle, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, you're still playing Nouvelle. Let them cook. Are quick play spells spell speed 2 in the graveyard? No, regrettably they are not. There were more cards. Are there? Yeah, there are. I swear these people just wait until I have released a video to make an actual thing. You asked for a Link Transcendosaur, but should you have a Gov? That stands for Ass Gapin' Oviraptor. 2+ dinosaur monsters, including a level 6 or higher monster. If this card is special summoned, summon a dinosaur from your hand. If a dinosaur this points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle a normal monster from your graveyard into the deck, then you can special summon this card. Whew! It sucks ass! Alright, thank God we aren't going to have to tinker with this one. Whew! Alright. The first fighter of the Vanquish Soul Season 1 Battle Pass arrives. This is anally going over Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul, Jiaolong? What is that going to be changed to in America? Vanquish Soul, fucking investor from Venture Bros. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. They can't be activated in the same chain. You reveal a card in the hand to activate a Vanquish Soul's card effect. You can special summon this card from your hand. That's interesting. Quick effect, you can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters in your hand with a listed attribute. Fire, change of battle position. Oh, great. That's going to go brazy in Nouvelle. Fire and fire out of Vanquish from your deck to your hand, except Jiaolong. That's interesting. So this is the first good fire one, right? Reveal double ash. Raisin doesn't count. Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Reveal up to 3 monsters in your hand. Dark Earth and Fire. Apply these effects in sequence. Inflict 400, then special a Vanquish Soul. Inflict 600, can't be destroyed by card effects. Inflict 800, destroy all monsters on the field. This card... I don't know about this card. It's cute. All right, that's all the bonus cards for today. All right, what's this event? Oh, fuck. You don't get shit for it. 35,000 for a Neos. Oh, God, that's disgusting. What are you allowed to make? Hero? DPE and Dark Law and Denier are all banned. Abyss Actor? Oh yeah, what do you know? Does this look right? Yeah. Fuck. Alright, what hand traps can we play in this? Oh, yes. Almost forgot. Veiler. Apparently one imperm. DD Crow is legal. How about... Nibiru? Nope. Mourner? Regrettably, Mourner is legal. That's unfortunate. That's annoying. That was mega annoying. We're back, we're back. Super Poly is legal? Ugh. Play Skullmeister. I feel like if we hit a deck that's not playing graveyard shit, this is gonna look like ass. What else? Pot of Avarice is legal. That's the only one. We'll just play the third comic relief. Wait. Shit. Fuck. Play the third dramatic story? Harpies. Play Harpies. Yeah, looks good to me. What are we putting in the extra deck? We don't really need anything. Is Beyond the Pendulum legal?
We got a Guido.
A Guido. Electromite? Not legal. Okay. What else? Mud Dragon? Sure. Not legal. Access code? No way access code is legal. What the fuck? No mask. Starving Venom? Yes. Nightmares? Nightmare. Nope. Odd Eyes, Vortex, and Absolute. There's Vortex. Where's Absolute? Oh, they're legal. Dragostapelia? Nope. Cross Sheep? Sure. Nope. Beat Cop? Yeah. Big Eye? Yeah. Let's play, Zephyr Metaltron. Or maybe let's not, because that shit is expensive. Traffic Ghost? That's the pick for sure. Yeah, we'll play Traffic Ghost. All right, what do we need? 3 URs, 4 URs. And we have not enough dust. We have enough dust for 2 URs. Let's see what else we have. Well, we don't need this asshole. We don't need 2 of him. We don't need ass piss. We don't need... Oh, fucking Christ. These are from Saga, aren't they? Shit. All right, let's dismantle this Battle Butler because we're always cheating and using that one. Oh, these are all Saga. We can lose Vimana and Machumek. Oh! Oh no, that's for the event that it's limited. Oh, we can lose Evil Heal now that we have the Good Abyss actors. We can lose these fucking Ruin Force cards. We can lose the mutant cards as well. We're actually 3 crafting material off. I'm gonna disenchant a Utopia the Lightning. We only have 1 in Saga, so it's fine. Looks good to me, baby. Oh, fuck. We're missing Garua. Shit. Forgot about Garua. Okay. Just pull it? Okay. What the fuck did I just do? Did I just go into Master Pack? What the fuck? Why did I do that? Alright, whatever. God damn it. This is so annoying. This is the most annoying shit ever. All right. Is there some sort of homosexual pack, card back we can use here? Alucard? No. All right, let's make it happen. What does Abyss Actor do? You're going to find out. You're going to find out. All right, you might not find out. Oh, you're going to find out. This is not an ideal opener, but it does work. We begin with the effect of Wild Hope. Hyper Director. Scale Mellow Madonna. Scale... Oh, shit. We messed this up immensely. We've already messed this up so bad. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. That's the only thing we weren't supposed to be able to do. Fuck. We're fine, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. Super producer here. Activate super producer. Pop this guy. Scale Mellow Madonna. It's just gonna go a little differently than I'd hoped. That's that's just what we're gonna do here. P-scale this. Pendulum summon 1, 2, and this guy as well. We're gonna set a card. Gonna activate Mellow Madonna. Should have done this to begin with. We're gonna grab Superstar. Fuck. And then you're good to go. Is law school hard? No, it's very easy. What a strange question. Damn, this shit sucks. Oh, just wait. That's it? Oh, just wait. That sucks. This is a 59 card deck we are up against. Oh! Okay, well, this actually might be a huge fucking problem. Well, usually that doesn't happen. Never mind, we're fine. Hyper Director. How do you plan on dealing with the Guardian Slime that they have in hand? Who the fuck said that? Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Uh-oh. Yeah. Did anyone ever win that speed run to Diamond? That's a good question. I wonder whatever happened to that. All right, we win. I remember that pack won, but I thought there was going to be like a video about it or something. Check deck. I don't think we can do that in Legend Anthology. We can! Looks good, buddy. Looks real good. All right. I'm going to show you what this deck can really do. I mean, this time, ideally this time, our opponent will be normal! According to Gage, every editor he hired to do it quit. How many editors could he have possibly hired to do it? This is actually kind of weird. We want a dress rehearsal here. This card's crazy, by the way. Start a main phase 1, add an Abyss actor and an Abyss script from your deck to your hand. That's just unbelievable. We're going to grab extras, I believe. Yeah, with this setup, we want extras. But, like, we already have all the Abyss scripts we want. I think we're getting Rise of the Abyss King. All right, let me show you what this deck actually does for all of you naysayers. So you begin by normal summoning extras, and then your opponent draws their one of Imperm and you cry. Actually, if they did that, it'd be completely fine. We have Dramatic Story in our opener. I mean, I understand being upset about the amount of footage because it's probably like 30 hours of footage total you have to sift through. But certainly you make it like a 5-episode event, right? Like, there's no way you just do it in one. All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to scale a copy of Curtain Raiser. We're going to activate Curtain Raiser. Summon itself. Well, then we're going to activate Curtain Raiser in order to send a dramatic story to the graveyard and add back this extras. I was going to say, this is a perfect time for them to imperm us because it would do nothing. Okay. Next up, we're going to go into Hyper Director. And this is actually a pretty unfortunate choke point. If they have Valor and they stop us here, we are fucked. In fact, it might be worth scaling Mellow Madonna just to play around that, because Mellow Madonna is like a decent card to sit in scale, whereas like Extras isn't. Okay, well, for some reason they elected to Valor not responding to the effect. So now we're just going to do normal stuff, regrettably. Alright, that's damn unfortunate. Yeah, because now we can't go into our Link monster because we're about to get Pendulum locked. That sucks. That's okay. Damn it. I'll show it off next time for sure. Just thought that'd be funny. We'll... Yeah, we'll go for dramatic story here. And we'll just summon Wild Hope. No, it's just unfortunate. Like, that hand worked out in a way that didn't work. If we can't summon extras on our opponents. I'm not going to whine about it. We're still in a fine position. Like, it's really hard to kill through this board. We have Skullmeister, and, like, next turn we do win. We have extras, plus we can chew through an established board with Rise of the Abyss King. Like, we'll be fine. I want to show off the combo! Wow. Sorry. Oh, from hand. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Wild Hope effect, I guess. What do we want here? Superstar? If you're about to ask if we have an out to this guy, we do. We have a billion outs to this guy. Deciding who I want here. I guess Curtain Raiser. Yeah. I'm deciding if I want to take him. That's what I really want, is I want to take him. Can we get to Big Eye without locking ourselves into Abyss Actors? Ooh, that set card's kind of a problem. Let's go send Opening Ceremony. Something chainable. I don't like seeing that. Let's grab Wild Hope. Can normal Wild Hope go into the Link 2? If we lead Pendulum Summon, we can do it, I think. We want Curtain Raiser, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a little crusty. We're going to go Superstar here. As you know, everybody wants to be a Superstar. Chalice. That's kind of whack. Huh. Okay, well, in that case, let's go Curtain Raiser, send the other dramatic story. Grab back this guy. We'll make Beyond the Pendulum here. I guess we probably want to make Beat Cop, right? We're just going to make Access Code here. Access Code doesn't resolve the problem, does he? No, he doesn't. Damn. Did we actually need that to resolve? Fuck. Make Traffic Ghost. I should. You're right. Yeah, I can't find a funnier way to do it. I want to lose my scale. All right, and then we go Traffic Ghost. Wait, does Access Code say affect monsters? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was almost really bad. Take that. Oh! That was not correct. All part of the plan, folks. Oh, 300 off. Shit. It's cool. We're fine. All right. Can I please show off the combo? All right. To show off the combo, we need to find a way to extras. And we have like 55 different ways to extras. But all we got to do is open extras. Show me extras. There he is. Oh, perfect. This is actually an incredibly good hand. Alright, we're going to lead Dress Rehearsal. Dress Rehearsal is start of main phase 1, which is kind of annoying, but ends up working out a lot of the time. We'll grab Mellow Madonna, I believe. No, we want to scale the Mellow Madonna. I honestly think we're probably getting Superstar. And we'll take Dramatic Story, I guess. Alright, watch this. Normal summon extras. Son of a bitch, they have Valor again. Extras effect. Summon Curtain Raiser. If they Valor here, we're fine. Curtain Raiser effect will send a Dramatic Story. Oh, negate this. I know you want to. I know you want to. Very smart. Very smart indeed. Okay. Alright, so we aren't going to be able to use the extras for the Hyper Director, but thankfully we have a Curtain Raiser in hand, so we'll be fine. Scale the Curtain Raiser here. Activate Hyper Director. Summon this Curtain Raiser. And then we are going to scale a Wild Hope? Oh, this is a little crusty. Because what we want to scale is Mellow Madonna. But we have to scale Wild Hope here. That's fine. You know what's also funny is this is not once per turn. Next up, we'll go Super Producer. Super Producer effect. We're going to pop this Wild Hope. We will grab an Abyss Actor Pendulum Monster. How about Mellow Madonna? And then we'll activate Wild Hope. Now, unfortunately, what you want to be able to do here is if you lead Mellow Madonna, the card you can put in your other Pendulum scale is Sassy Rookie, because you can use the Wild Hope that's on field to modulate the Madonna to a 9. But here, we're just going to have to get Comic Relief, which is cringe. We're going to go Mellow Madonna for a Superstar. We're going to set Comic Relief. Now it's time for a big old Pendulum summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A Guido. Okay. We are going to activate the on-field effect of Superstar to set Abyss-tainment. Now, Abyss-tainment lets you tribute an Abyss Actor in order to target an Abyss script in your grave and set it. We're going to go Curtain Raiser. We're going to send Opening Ceremony to the graveyard here. Grab back the extras. Then we're going to go Abyss-tainment. Tribute that Curtain Raiser. We're going to set that Dramatic Story. And I guess theoretically we can also set the other Dramatic Story. This Curtain Raiser isn't really doing anything for us, so I feel confident doing that. We actually already have the third Dramatic Story in hand. Yeah, it's better than not doing it. Oh, you know what? What if we just gained some life? Yeah, let's do that. And that's time of the round, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now this is the most important part of the entire line. All right. And I think that's it. I think we just pass from here. So at end phase, we're going to lose that Abysstainment. And then our opponent's going to go. Now, this looks not particularly exciting, but just you wait. Just you wait. Son of a bitch. Oh, if we had made the fucking sassy rookie, we'd be fine. And we still can, theoretically. Oh, come on. All right, we at least get to activate Wild Hope here. I guess we'll grab DR. Now you lose, we're fine. No, we might actually lose. This DD Crow is gonna go crazy against Malicious. I wonder if I just like DD Crow now to deny the search. No, they already normaled. It's okay. When does Rotation Series come out? Later today. Just waiting on Dan. We are doing Malicious Bane type shit. Crow doesn't even negate Shadow Mist, does it? It will move it from where it needs to be to activate its effect. If it's live by 4, I'm going to react to it. It should be live by 4, but who knows? All right, thank God. All right, kill me, asshole. Is Sunrise legal? We might be dead. I have to say, your hair looks especially coiffed today, sir. Thank you. Yes, we are dead. Do they have material to do this 3 times? So they go Dark Calling the Ferris and the Adusted Gold for Malibane. Then they go Poly, the Stratos, and the Increase for my boy. They can do it if they are playing Great Tornado and Sequence correctly. What plays did you do in high school? Anything fun? Oh god, I did a ton. Let me remember the highlights. I did Lend Me a Tenor. Great play. Kind of ruined me on Farces Forever because it's one of like 2 total actually extremely funny farces. The other, Noises Off. I really love Noises Off. What other plays did I do? No, that was bad. There were a bunch of like, this is the play you do in high school plays we did. I'm trying to think of the ones that were like actually interesting. Escuriato is more likely. Wait. Yeah, we're dead. God damn. It's sad that so many comedic plays fucking suck. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the play that goes wrong that's like currently playing on I don't know if it's currently playing on Off-Broadway, but it was. It really is just like a... Oh, sheesh. It's a snoozer. It's really funny for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, all right, I get it. Well, this is bleak. Dark Hole Cosmic really fucked us up here. Godspell was a huge hit at my high school. Godspell's a musical, though, right? Hamlet. Oh, yeah, well... Shakespeare is Shakespeare. Have you ever seen On the Town? No. Is it good? Waiting for Godot, goated? Yeah. We never did that in high school. I did it in college. The Play That Goes Wrong actually did a very funny TV series that was much better. That's funny. The thing about The Play That Goes Wrong is, like, I think it... Oh, this is a stinker of a hand. Wait, we have DR. It's all good. Oh, this is actually a really weird opener. The thing about The Play That Goes Wrong is they I think, rose to prominence because of a Facebook video that went viral. Something that just can't happen anymore. Of them performing 10 minutes of the play at the Tonys. And unfortunately, it was the 10 best minutes from the play. So I went to see it after seeing that, and it was like, oh, okay, well, you can sit through 10 minutes of this and think it's a masterpiece. But after that, it's just like, all right. It's so funny. Unfortunately, Noises Off is a superior product to that one in every possible way. What do we go here? We still only have the Superstar. Yeah, we have to do the same line, right? Yeah, we have to go. Theoretically here, no, we can't do it, yeah. Noises Off is not only funnier, but it's also a more, like, the thing about The Play That Goes Wrong is even if you don't find it particularly funny, you have to admit it's an insanely impressive technical feat. Except Noises Off is a more impressive technical feat. Because what they do is they build a two-sided stage, and the first, it's 3 acts, I think, yeah? The first act is from the perspective of the audience, and the second is from the perspective of the actors. So they do it from backstage, and they're all, like, fucking around backstage. It's great. It's very cute. Lovely work. Big fan. All right, unfortunately, we are going to... Unfortunately, the cat is out of the bag, and we are just going to do this. But it's fine. I mean, we win from here. What is the best musical, and why is it Mamma Mia? What a good question. What is the best musical? I've been on a Fiddler kick. For those of you who have been watching streams recently, you know that I've been on a bit of a Fiddler kick. I think that probably Fiddler is like a top 1 musical of all time. It's so fucking good. Man of La Mancha, hands down in my book. I like Man of La Mancha. I don't love it. But I have nothing against people who do love it. Oh shit, we can activate the on-field of Playhouse. That never happens. Les Mis. Les Mis is crazy good, yeah, of course. I've also been on a Jesus Christ Superstar kick. I think it's insanely good. I think this is all I want to do this turn. We're just going to pass here. Unfortunately, as you can all tell, this deck's really good, but a lot of its strength depends on the power of the non-engine you're allowed to play. So, like, with the capacity to Bestial from this position would be in an unbelievably strong position, but unfortunately, we just aren't. Okay, it's fucking Hero for the millionth time. It is Hero again. Yeah, that's fine. Been really into Heathers recently. Heathers, another weird musical that, like, got more popular because of internet culture. Like, it got... Whoa! Okay, well, that shit is not going to resolve. I will change that. Oh, whoops. Did you accidentally pop my dramatic story? Tisk, tisk. Get that shit back in your hand, buddy. That's it. But yeah, no, it got, like, really popular from people doing, like, animation memes on YouTube. And it was like, now people want to go see Heathers. And Heathers, I mean, it's all right. Are you a Cats hater or a Cats lover? I am a Cats hater, sadly. I can recognize that it's a hugely important work for, you know, the medium of costuming, but it is a tough watch. Is Dear Evan Hansen all right? I am a Dear Evan Hansen hater as well, unfortunately. A truly evil musical. Something you don't get to say very often. Trinity, oh, you're being cute. Oh, you're being a little cute, aren't you? Thoughts on Shrek the musical? It's fine. It's all right. I like Shrek, and I think it adapts really well to a musical. But there's a lot of stuff in it that you would be like, didn't this come out in like 2018? Like, shouldn't you have been a little better about this? Funny that they had to censor the Shrek musical because it had a fucking slur in it. But the thing about the Shrek musical that always rubs me the wrong way, and I've said this on stream before, but I think Donkey is just a minstrel character in that show. It's very strange. Because what they do is they get the gayest black guy they can find, and then they go, your job is to pretend to be Eddie Murphy. We're doing this so that we don't get Trinity'd. Speaking of minstrel shows, probably the best musical I ever saw performed, though, was while Jillian and I were abroad in London. We saw a performance of Scottsboro Boys, which, ooh, thank you. They're really just going in. If you haven't seen, it's shocking. It's just unbelievably good. How do we not have another? Okay, I guess we're getting Curtain Raiser here. It was performed in America and bombed, which makes sense because it's about one of the worst incidences of American racism in the history of time. But it did very well in Britain, and it was so good. Like, I think about it to this day. It was an intensely uncomfortable, wildly technically impressive. It was a very confrontational play in a way that Broadway musicals are not frequently. One of my biggest criticisms of Broadway is that a significant amount of the work is designed to be like a morality play, like talking about a social issue that was resolved in like the 70s. Mask change? You're gonna go into fucking Anki here? I know that Dark Law is not in this format. So that the blue-haired audience that goes there, blue-haired here meaning like blue-haired old ladies, not like blue-haired SJWs, which would be a damn sight up from normal Broadway-going population. But the 10,000-year-old biddies get to go, oh, aren't I so great for having picked the right side in this social issue that was resolved when I was 6, right? And so as a result, you know, like any actually existing extant social issues are, they're like, people don't want to go and spend $400 to be confronted. And that is not going to save you. And so it was, Scottsboro Boys for me was so refreshing in a large part because it was like, no, like, we're going to hold your feet to the fire on this. And it was so good. It was crazy good. Rent has aged poorly. I really disagree with that. I think even at the time, Rent fucking sucked. I remember watching it as a kid and being like, and people are watching this? Like, we actually have to get, we don't have to get shit. Let's grab the superstar. We don't even have to get the superstar. Let's just grab a big guy. It at least has some fun songs. There are some fun songs in it. I'm not going to be one of those people who pretends that the songs aren't fun. They're fun. All right, we win here. Damn, I could keep... We're going to do one more of these just so I can keep talking about musicals. You should look at A Dollhouse by Henrik Ibsen. I was in A Doll's House. Ibsen's a genius. All right, get these fucking guys off the field. Thoughts on Spring Awakening? It's fine. Jillian and I saw it. There was a production of it on Broadway or off-Broadway or something. Maybe like 5 years ago. Oh my god, it must have been like 8 years ago now. Go get Increase, it's cool. Where it was performed entirely by people who were deaf. And it was insanely good. It was so good. I have not seen Fun Home. Fun Home has been recommended to me a number of times. No shot. Wait. Fantastic Theater triggers even if you don't have back row? I'm learning a lot about this deck that I've played in paper a couple of times today. Have you seen Jesus Christ Superstar? I've seen a couple productions of it. I recently saw it at... What's the theater in DC? The something center. And it was unbelievable. It was actually strange. Usually when you see Jesus Christ Superstar, the star is Judas. Judas has the best songs. The Judas was kind of mid. The Jesus was insane. I've never seen like a good Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar. It's an insanely high roll. It's hard to sing. It's a really hard character to get into. I mean, it's fucking Jesus, you know? Oh, great. Awesome. As someone who doesn't like the mechanics of Master Duel, how do you play this game for so long, so often? You're talking to the wrong person. I don't actually play too much Master Duel, and when I do, I talk about theater the whole time. I'm seeing All My Sons Friday. Ooh, congrats. That sounds like fun. I've never seen a Superstar where the Pontius Pilate doesn't steal the show. The Pontius Pilate in the one that I saw recently was fine. It's such an... I don't mean to be mean or anything, but that role is written so that you can own it. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to lead dress rehearsal. No, I was playing around Dinomicious, the dress rehearsal. That's fine. We still get to do everything. Unless they have fucking Ghost Ogre. I don't even think that's legal. Have you seen the SpongeBob musical? I haven't. I don't really have a desire to. It's not bad. That's what I've heard. You pronounce Pontius weird? That's how you say it. It might not be how you say it. I could be completely wrong. Into the Woods seems fun. Is it any good? Into the Woods is fine. I'm not like the biggest Into the Woods guy. I do like pretty much every Sondheim musical. Real quick story about this. Sondheim came to my college the year before I went. I was real mad that it wasn't after. But at the end of the thing, he took questions, and some girl, I don't know why they asked this. Like, honestly, a legitimately disrespectful thing to ask. But they asked, why do you make music that's so hard to sing? Which is true. Like, a lot of Sondheim stuff is fucking impossible, right? And he got offended. He was like, what do you mean? He was like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not hard to sing. Maybe you're just not very good at singing. It was like, okay. I really appreciated that. It was real Chad shit. It was amazing. What do you mean? My music isn't hard to sing. You just must not be very good. Good stuff. All right, yeah. And she got chewed out afterwards by the theater department. They were like, why the fuck would you ask that? As well she should have. That was a very disrespectful thing to ask. 1-2. You could at least phrase it better, yeah. Any thoughts on Wicked? I like Wicked. There's a lot of musicals like Wicked where I'm like, I think it's good. I don't know if it's like as good as by a card effect. So I guess we probably shouldn't get Rise of the Abyss King. There's a lot of musicals like Wicked where I'm like, it's good and I like it, but not as much as other people seem to. Now we can go dramatic story. Pop this guy. Summon Superstar. Are you a Newsies hater or lover? I am a Newsies lover. You figured me out. Did you ever see Tick Tick Boom? I did not. I did not ever see Tick Tick Boom. This is lethal, right? I haven't done any calculations. All right, I'm gonna piss, and we're gonna do one more because I want to keep talking about musicals. Ugh, all right, one more. Woo! Wow! Woo! Please rip into the Disney Plus Hamilton. So, the thing about Hamilton is, despite the fact that it's the cringiest shit in the history of time, it is regrettably extremely good. I saw it in Philly, and I gotta tell you, I feel like the original Broadway cast of Hamilton, there was some stuff that could have been improved upon, and during the Philly tour it was. I really preferred Our Thomas Jefferson to the one that was in the original Broadway one. Our opponent's going first, but we opened Super Poly. That's pretty good. Anyway, Disney Plus was like, oh, we're going to record Hamilton, and then we're going to put it up for you all. This was a huge fucking mistake. And that's because musical theater is meant to be seen on a stage. The whole time you're overacting because you want the people in the back to be able to see what you're emoting, right? You're like basically spitting because you're projecting so much constantly. And if you come in close, like with a camera, it looks really bad. In the Philly production, at least, the biggest highlight of the show actually was the lighting. Which you don't get to say often, but the light design on that work was just, I mean, phenomenal. Like, the best I've ever seen. It was incredible. The Disney Plus one, they basically just have all the characters stand on a stage, and they turn on, like, fucking the lights you see here. They turn on, like, fucking, you know, a couple lamps that you have inside your home, and they're like, go. And they're, like, zoomed in really close on these actors who have spent, like, 4 years, like, overacting because that's what the craft demands. And so as a result, it is an unwatchable fucking experience. It looks like everyone in it is really bad, and it sounds terrible, and it's the whole point of this show is the spectacle of the thing. It's like, how cool would it be if instead of like a bunch of, you know, stuffy crackers, the founding fathers were like these like really cool, like swanked out, like big, like singing, dancing guys, and instead they're just kind of like just chilling. It's just awful. Thomas Jefferson is just so low energy. It is. I really can't. We had to turn it off after the intermission when we watched the Disney Plus one, because the Thomas Jefferson we had was the coolest guy I'd ever seen in my life. He showed up in this big fucking velvet purple suit, and he was like jumping all over. They had like ladders they were pulling out, and he was like jumping all over ladders and shit. It was so cool. And then the one in the Disney Plus one, he's literally just like chilling. It's like awesome. Cool dude. In the Heights is much better than Hamilton. I'm sorry. I want to hate Hamilton really bad. In the Heights is also very good, but this is a really cool line that I'm going to hold on for in draw phase and completely fuck them on. Oh, look who gets first crack at this, you dumb fuck. I think we're actually pitching the comic relief here. Make Kali Yuga now, stupid ass. Avenue Q, love it or hate it. I think Avenue Q is great. It is definitely a product of its time. That's what I'll say. Avenue Q, great. Definitely a product of its time. I think we can just kill here. I don't think we have to go for a combo. I think we just get 2 scales. We get her and why not Abyss-tainment? Fuck it. No, I'll get Rise. If that's imperm, I'm stupid. Thank God. Everybody wants to be a superstar. Get a lot of money, get a fancy car. I've not seen Hades Town.
We got a Hito.
Have you ever had the chance to see Phantom of the Paradise? No. Were the rest of the playoffs crew also theater majors? Gavin was. I'm pretty sure Brent was. Danny accidentally got a minor just because he was hanging out with us. Leah was not. Isn't that weird? Leah, I think, was like a fucking math major. And English. I mean, she's an English person. Yeah, get fucked. Minor, fuck you, dog. Double major. Danny, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Danny got a double major. The other thing he majored in, useless. Only theater is important. What do you mean accidentally? Well, he was explicitly going to college for a degree that his parents wanted him to get. And we went to a liberal arts college, and they encouraged people to take things outside their major and mandated it in some cases. And so I was like, oh, all of his friends basically were like, oh, if you got to take stuff outside your major anyway, take some theater classes with us. And he liked them so much, he kept doing them. And then, like, a couple semesters before graduating, he gets pulled aside by the academic advisor and is like, you know, you're actually one class off of just getting the theater major. And he was like, sure. It was great. If he's in chat, right? If I recall correctly, weren't your parents like, no, don't do it? And you were like, it's literally no additional work. Like, they always thought that he was going to throw away his lucrative major for something frivolous like theater. He was like, I already have it. Ugh. What was your first major? Cocksucking. he was going to school for sucking cock. Well, shit. Now I just want to clear it out. We're pretty close to just doing it. So you guys both majored in that? Huh? Okay. Wow. I got a minor. I actually couldn't pass cocksucking 201. It's pretty embarrassing for me. Yeah, I was the teacher, yeah. It's good you did that now that there's state-mandated homosexuality. That's true. This is one of the few hands that does not do it. Oh, no. Shit. Wow, that's they're gonna walk over it and then we'll win. If you could, would you go to see Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark? I would go in a heartbeat. I wanted so badly to see it. I know that, you know, not only does it cost you money, there's like a 30% chance you get killed by like a flying piece of debris, but... What the fuck? Did you know Luke Von Karm is actually heterosexual? That's true. It's crazy. Danny is like... He would make such an amazing gay, but he is actually straight, yeah. Turn Off the Dark is literally the only Broadway play I've ever seen. How was it? Was it good? I can't imagine it was. The problem is, I think what we're all experiencing kind of all at once is that defining ourselves by, like, the specifics of our sexuality is such a fucking fool's errand. This shit is not going to resolve, buddy. Maybe it will. Maybe I let this resolve. Yeah, you can have Galaxy Wizard. I don't know. I don't want to get into it here, but, the way in which we have framed attraction to be like completely biologically determinative, like, you know, born this way type shit, is really effective politically, but it's not an authentic representation of how that happens, because people's attractions evolve constantly for a shitload of reasons. And I think we're kind of seeing how, you know, as our understanding of sort of gender and sexuality develop, how boxed in people can feel by, you know, a bunch of choices that were made for them by society in 2001. It sucks. But more importantly, I think we need to talk about the rise of something much more sinister called YouTube straight, which is like... You're like straight, but you're like quirked up. Like the Travis McElroy sexuality. That's what Danny is. This is the choice, right? Yeah. Everyone telling me to shut up. I love you all. I am so lucky.
Bro, what do you think the Amazoness call sounds like?
Eldritch Cowboy, thank you
Probably
for
something
5. Have you seen The Ninth Hour? It's so good. Real intimate show, and it's on YouTube. I will watch it. It's on YouTube. I will watch it. Oh, we can't actually do the line I want because we led Mellow Madonna this turn. Yeah, that was always going to happen. That's really unfortunate because I can't clear this 2,000 attack point guy. I can get up to 18. That's like something. Anyway, I am really truly blessed that I get to, you know, do what I do for a living, and I get to be like, yeah, you know, it's really nuanced kind of how our understanding of sexuality has developed, comma, and also there's a bunch of people who play Among Us wrong online that I hate. It's what a wonderful world. Fucking shit, dude. We're gonna lose to Photon. That's a good one to go out on. I don't want to fucking... The Travis Among Us clip is so wild. It's so good. It's amazing. Don't be evil in Among Us. I'm always saying that. They tribute summoned Gept. What a holy fucking shit. The thing about it is, I think Travis doesn't understand, and a lot of these fucking freaks online just don't get it, all right? I don't want to be mean, but they just don't get it. It is so fun to be evil in video games. It's amazing. There were a lot of people, I think, oh god, are we dead? No. He jumps to what? Like 46? Yeah, 56. This is damage calc, so I can't Meister it. That's annoying. Never mind, we are dead. Should have impermed, I guess. All right, we're just 2 away. I'm just gonna try 2 more. Is that your first loss? Second. We lost. No, yeah, that's the first one. Maybe. Well, we can check by looking at the medals. Anyway, no, I think it is really important for people to have outlets to be truly just heinously evil without consequence. I think it's great. And it's so fun that people were publishing think pieces about it for like a couple of months where they were like, if you take the fascist route in this game that has a fascist route, you're like an in real life fascist, like expressing your innermost desires. It's like, true. Very true. Were we supposed to do Jank Bank today? I'm not satisfied with the quality of the Jank Bank answers yet. I'm going to give it a day. We are going to do the Twitter thread today. That's why I edit slurs into your videos and hide them under the video layer. Huh? You're editing the slurs? Why would you take slurs out to put more slurs in? Undertale telling you you're bad for playing it. I think that's fine. Like, I think that's okay. But, like, pretending that means, like, you support a specific political objective is very funny to me. One turn too late there, baby. This is a weird hand. Because it does do it, but in a way I'm not super comfortable with. So Hyperdirector locks you into Abyss Actors. So I need them to flip Eternal Soul now and go for the Banish on the Hyperdirector. Okay, well that didn't work. So we can use Super Poly here. Okay, watch this. Hyperdirector. They have a chance to respond. Chain Super Poly. This is the weirdest play I've ever made. So the concept here is we can chain the Super Poly in order to get to Starving Venom. Then we get to resolve the effect of the Hyperdirector, which does cause you to lock. And then they flip Eternal Soul and I cry. Because we led Comic Relief here, we can go get Superstar. Perhaps we should have gone for the Link 2 here. I don't think so. They're just letting us do everything. They're waiting for us to set scales. Unfortunately, if they banish the Comic Relief here, we are in kind of a pickle. Okay. Now they're in kind of a pickle. Presumably that set card is Eternal Soul. Well, now I'm confused. I didn't learn until after doing it that the Our Town play we did in high school was a stereotypical play or some shit. That one was so bad. I did Our Town in middle school, of all things, and it was super weird. It was... I don't know why you would make middle schoolers do that play. Is the concept that it's like, what the fuck? Is the concept that it's like inoffensive? Described by Albie as the greatest American play ever written. Thanks, Albie. Another banger from Edward Albie. The set card is magical hats. Okay, now we are getting super polyed. The funniest part of doing Our Town in middle school was I was George, and this girl I had a crush on. Yeah, no reason to do that. Was Emily. And I was like, this is gonna fucking rock. I was like, this is so good. And then because it was a middle school, when they did the wedding, they were like, all right, we did it, the wedding, and you may now hug the bride. And I was like, you gotta be fucking with me, dog. Fuck, we're dead. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna play any more Master Duel. We're just gonna do the Twitter thread. MBT Sex Pest. I was 11. Give me a fucking break here. How old was I actually? I was 12? Literal 12-year-old. I was like watching Farfa. I'll be kissing my homies on stage for no reason. I never got to kiss Danny. I will tell you this. Somewhere out there exists a comedy that I wrote and directed and Danny starred in. Somewhere out there is footage of this. I promise. Maybe we'll find it someday. We only performed it, I think, like 2 or 3 times, and it was recorded once. And the guy who recorded it said the footage was corrupted. I tried to find the script the other day, and I couldn't. What was the comedy about? It was a retelling of Don Quixote. I was really into Don Quixote that year, just as like a concept. And it was a retelling of that, but from the perspective of Sancho Panza, and Danny was Sancho, and it was very fun. I don't think it was very good, but it was fun. We went to the wedding of the guy who was Don Quixote actually recently, and apparently this had a big impact on them and all their friendships. Like, they were like referencing it at their wedding, and we were like, oh, for us it wasn't that big of a deal. I will say we had some really talented people in that play, including Danny. He was real good in it. You said that the quality of the decks for Jank Bank aren't that good. Could you go into further about what you mean about that? I just want people to have a little chance to get in the tank a little bit. Just want people to a little bit. This was fun. We should not talk about Yu-Gi-Oh more. True. All right, we're going to wrap up the fucking... I know if I don't wrap up the event, I'm just not going to play the rest of the event. We're going to wrap up the fucking event. Ugh. That's the Master Duel addiction. No, I want to talk about theater. It's been so long since I performed. Man, I haven't been on a stage in forever. I was doing some stuff when COVID hit. When COVID first hit, a bunch of theaters were like, we're going to do some stuff. Like, this is a very unique opportunity for us to, like, do some, like, format breaking. And that was fun for about a month. And then they were like, okay, this fucking sucks. And, you know, that's that. But I haven't really done anything since then. It's like 2020. I recently got a text from a director that I worked with in like 2019. I was doing like regional theater work in like upstate New York, and we put on a really great production, and they sent me a text and they were like, hey, I've got a part that I think you would be really good for. And basically I had to be like, oh, I'm like a normal guy now, sorry. I mean, I didn't say that because it's not true, but you know, I said something similar. This is kind of weird. So we can do it like this. It's like if they have like a Book of Moon style effect, we do just lose on the spot, which is embarrassing. What is this? Scaling? We could scale the Wild Hope here to modulate the Mellow Madonna so we can go for... Yeah, let's do that. Go being a play coward. It's not cowardice, it's time. Over the past, like, year since I've moved out here, I've become insanely involved in the community, and it has meant that I really don't have as much time to dick around as I used to. Like, I'm doing a half dozen... Why? Stop doing this! This play is so bad. This is like the fourth person we've seen do this. All right, we'll just have to remember that zone. But... Oh, I was doing all this shit to get the Sassy Rookie, but... Sassy Rookie's right there. This is actually kind of fucking annoying. Anyway, Whoa! Huh? Alright, I guess I get it. I don't agree with it, but I guess I get it. Yeah. Alright. Sure. No, it's crazy. I'm doing like, you know, a half dozen of these stupid fucking series that all take a lot of time and effort. And I'm also doing like, I got involved with the local church. I'm doing school. I help run a food bank. It's just like, it's a lot of fucking shit. So I don't always have enough time to do all the stuff that I want to do. And plays are a lot of fucking time. They're a shitload of time. Some of the most rewarding stuff you can do. Really would recommend if you've never tried acting or singing on stage, doing it. If you think you're terrible, especially if you're a guy, if you think you're terrible, I promise you are not. But, we'll just go to combat here or whatever. Tradcath MBT confirmed. Can you suck my fucking cock and balls, dog? Can you suck my fucking dick and balls? Can you lick on my wiener? How do I keep losing these, dog? It's okay. We're actually not fucked here, provided they're just playing dumb back row shit. We can still very much get back in this with a Mellow Madonna. Yeah. Maybe the deck is bad. Deck loses to Drowning Mirror Force is not sufficient for me to call it bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get Comic Relief, I think. It's bad for other reasons. True! As whack as it is, I think I'm Pendulum Summoning the Curtain Raiser here. I think it loses to a little more than that. Okay, well, who asked you a goddamn thing? Could add back the Mellow Madonna. That might not be bad. Like, add back Mellow Madonna, retain it for Super Polymerization, get in for 22, pass. It seems pretty good. Gonna drop a Time Lord. I mean, yeah, if that happens, it happens. Guaranteed that's a second drowning. Not a lot I can do about it. This deck doesn't pop back row particularly well. Now we're gonna try our hardest. There is actually a way to do it if we draw a superstar here. Or you know what? We don't even need to draw a superstar. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because one of them, because they went to hell. Judgment. That's interesting that you're permitted to judgment this. I understand why. It's just kind of weird. Okay, well, we will try to win here. That opening the opening ceremony is actually disastrous for us. Here it's not bad. We can threaten lethal with Starving Venom. No, we can't, because we used Mellow Madonna this turn. Alright, this is lethal. Drowning. Booty. It was Plunder Patrol the whole time. Bison Blast. Biden Blatt. Forget it. Alright, one more. Give me this logo. Doesn't Superstar say you can't activate traps on his summon? So he has to be successfully summoned for that effect to apply. And Solemn Judgment prevents you from summoning. It's weird. If Yu-Gi-Oh made sense, that interaction wouldn't work. Another strange one. It does work, however. Like, drawing any two Abyss Actors is full combo, or Extras is full combo on its own, or obviously Dress Rehearsal is full combo on its own. Go Comic Relief here, I think. Can we talk about some of the freaks that act professionally? Some of the craziest people in the world, for sure. I will say that, like, pretty much everyone I know who's, like, a capital A actor is, like, one of the most least well-adjusted people I've ever met. Especially at, like, a high level. just the way it is. I know that Screen Actors on strike. Does that apply for play actors? IDK if the guilds are different. So if you're talking about the Writers Guild strike, that's the WGA. And the Actors Union is actually a bit of an anomaly. It's called Actors Equity. And it's like, it's weird in that it is a union, but it is also this like kind of exclusive club. It is quite difficult to qualify for. I think they've relaxed their qualification criteria in the wake of COVID. So this is weird. We do this anyway. Oh, this still works. This still works. I was like, well, we don't have an Abyss script in Graveyard. I figured out a way to get an Abyss script in Graveyard. You just need one equity gig to get in now? Who wants to put me in an equity production? I promise I'm fine. I'm not, like, terrible. Please. I gotta get my card. Yeah, it used to be each equity production you would work in, there could only be some number of non-equity individuals who worked in it, and they would... Oh my god, she is going crazy. There could only be a certain number of non-equity people that worked in it, and working in one of the non-equity productions would get you points on a card, and when you got a certain number of points, you would qualify for it. But you know, equity productions largely only hire equity actors, and to get equity points, you have to be a non-equity actor in an equity production, so you can see how difficult that would end up being. But it was a huge fucking hassle. It was always an enormous hassle. Hassle my asshole. I know during COVID, when COVID started, they were literally just like, pay us some amount of money and you're in. And like, I thought about doing it then, but I ended up not doing it because equity, despite being like a really important for working actors, is also, you can't be in a non-equity production if you are equity. So it also closes a lot of doors for you. So if you're not at a position in your acting career where you can consistently get equity work, you think people are better than you at like auditioning, then maybe it's not the right choice. So, all right, we win. Check the description of this icon for sure. An icon depicting a hero from Neospace equipped with a powerful draconic armor and wings. Friendship that transcends race will take the hero to greater heights. Huh? He really was racist. Brave Neos is no longer racist. Wow. That's incredible. That's amazing. Friendship that transcends race. It's so funny. We did it. We defeated racism. All right, let's do the Twitter thread and then call it. How's that sound?
We got a Guido.
A Guido. Is that stinking asshole Farfa still streaming?
You're as bad.
Oh my god. Punch him. Yeah. All right. Good luck tomorrow? Good luck with what? Wait, Spence, what do you mean good luck tomorrow? Is there something I'm forgetting? Isn't tomorrow the subathon? No, it's the 19th. No Saga today? We're filming Saga tomorrow. Sorry, I tricked you all. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The Twitter thread. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me throw you an emote only mode. Get fucked. You stinky ass doo-doo heads. Why was Yuya trending? For this reason. Why is Fefe trending? Is anyone here a Fefe supporter? It's actually pronounced thief, like it rhymes with thief. Oh, it's a VTuber. Checkmark and Gamer Sups affiliation in bio. That's a no from me, baby. Some larger accounts QRT'd. Holy shit. This VTuber just put straight up porn on their page. What the fuck? That's cool. Okay, I was quote tweeted by Jaden Yuki. By, holy shit! A big-ass Pokemon artist. Will Twerk. Let me just read you the name for... Oh, it's We Twerk. The bio for We Twerk. Guatemalan, gay, BLM, Pokemon, Smash Bros, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Long hair, pretty boy who loves cats. Damn. Let's keep going. Man, I am so glad I met Jillian before I found Twitter, because holy shit. I would be ridiculous in DMs. I think that's the only really big person. Though there's one person who is followed by Dan Green. All right, ready? Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, and we are back with the Twitter thread. We're with the Twitter thread. Wait, is that how I open these? How do I open these? How have I forgotten this? Boy MBT, and it's time for another Twitter thread. All right, today is one of those creative writing exercises that I know you all love so much. I'm asking you to brainstorm about one of the weirdest things that Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever did. So if you're unfamiliar, in 2009, I think 2011 in America, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had an unprecedented crossover with the protagonists from the 3 series that were out at that time. That's Yugi, Jaden, and Yusei. The plot of this was one of the members of Antimony, is that the name of the organization? From the arc in 5Ds that didn't get translated to the US. Okay, how do I describe this? There's an arc of 5Ds that didn't get translated to American English. There's an arc in 5Ds that didn't get translated to English, and in it, a bunch of people from the future travel back in time to convince a Yusei not to use synchro summoning because it ends up causing an ecological disaster that kills 35 billion people. Over the course of the series, over the course of this arc, Yusei not only changes fate, but also defeats pretty much everyone involved in the organization, with one exception, Paradox. Well, Paradox shows up in this movie, Paradox has a better idea than the rest of them. He says, well, if I can go back in time, why don't I just kill like all these guys at once? And so he does. He does a 3v1 duel. And I got to tell you, I know a lot of people think this movie is not very good. I think it's great. I think it's fun. It's certainly better than the fucking Pyramid of Light, that's for sure. So I asked you to brainstorm what a modern Bonds Beyond Time would look like. Maybe new characters, new decks, new plot. Let's see what you all came up with. Free! First up, GCD says, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing a crossover with itself has been done. We can do better. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing crossover with other series, that's what we want. The ideal series would be something that already has multiverse stuff, but is distinct in tone and style. Folks, you already know the best choice. We're talking about the Rick and Morty Duels TikTok series. If you're unfamiliar with this person, Fabersoul, that's their name, right? Fabersoul. They've made like hundreds of these Rick and Morty AI voice 3D animations where he duels a bunch of people, including Andrew Tate. These have like a quadrillion views. GCD says, if you're wondering why Rick's eye looks weird in some of these, that's because he has the sharing gun. Just, you know, casually. Here, we'll watch one real quick.
Mr. Meeseeks is going to roll a die. Whatever number it lands on gets multiplied by 200. That number is added to the attack points of rock. If I roll 3 or higher, I win. There is only a 33% chance of you winning. The odds are in my favor.
Good luck, Rick.
Roll now.
Ooh, okay.
Sniper.
Rock.
Thunder Force.
When are we rolling the dice? This camera's going crazy. Actual cheater.
Mr. Meeseeks is going to...
How many views on this? How many views do you think on this? 4.4 million. Oh my God. I asked ChatGPT to do this for me. Sorry, then we're not doing it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden memes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Big Gay Wedding. That's a good concept. I'm in. But who's getting gay married? That's the question. It would be Yuma, Yuya, and Yusaku going against a V-tubing paradox inside of Vrains. Yuma and Yuya will have new designs inside of Vrains. In the duel, Yuma and Yuya are getting their butts kicked, and Yusaku carries to make sure he maintains his win percentage. Real makes a cameo. Chat's even come up with the title, Bonds Beyond Dimensions. Can't wait for Number C Infinity, Odd Eyes, Astral Code, Talker, Utopia. That'd be kind of cool. Abyss says, the obvious choices for the villain to reappear in the future, opposed by the leads of Zexal, Arcv, and Vrains, having needed to wait for the time of those characters' influence to dissipate, only for new duelists to have their place. I'm biased, though. I just want more numbers. Ultima says, same plot, but it's all the rival characters teaming up. Jack Atlas, Kaiba, etc. That would go so fucking hard. Oh, man. Revolver, Jack Atlas, Kaiba. Who's the rival in GX? Chaz, I guess? Oh, man. You can leave Shark out. We don't need Shark. Okay, weird direction. I'm sure no one would want except me. But Yugi and DM crew interacting with Yuga and the Sevens crew. We get more depth about Oset, If you're unfamiliar, a character from Sevens that's just an anagram for Seto, and he has the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We get more depth about Oset actually being Kaiba. I can see Yugi getting confused about how rush duels work, and Oset and Yugi having a master duel, and Yuga complaining about how confusing it is when it's like summon Celtic Guardian set one pass. It would be so funny to me. What does Yuga sound like? Let me get Yuga's voice down real quick.
Something about
one more penalty, you're donezo.
I know, don't remind me.
That's okay. I have mastered this voice. I don't understand. What's next? Chaos C Gustav Rider Dragon. You're donezo. Gooberry Juice has written a fucking novel. Let's check it out. In the times of ancient Egypt, when the art of summoning is still in its nascent stage, Yu-Gi-Oh! Origins delves into the mystique of this early form of dueling. Summoning monsters is no longer a game. It becomes an extraordinary feat accomplished by tapping into the very essence of one's soul. This early form of dueling is a brutal balancing act of taking every advantage you can with traps, spells, and tactics, while making sure your soul isn't depleted and destroyed. This is literally just the soul thing from the most recent movie. Duelists manifest their souls into physical representations of their most powerful creatures, giving rise to ancestral variations of fan-favorite monsters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Our story follows a diverse group of characters where we meet the ancient ancestors of not only the Duel Monsters cast, but from multiple different cultures and series as they travel the world. Together they embark on an arduous quest around the world to confront the escalating threat posed by these creatures. As the world plunges into chaos, our heroes uncover the crucial reason why the monsters must be contained within tablets. We see the first canonical instances of ritual, fusion, and later summoning methods that will, for one reason or another, be lost to time. The main conflict of the movie centers around the impending catastrophe caused by these monsters, whose power ravages and destabilizes the world. To save the world and preserve its balance, our cast must embark on a perilous journey to reseal these beings into their tablet forms we see at the beginning of DM. Along the way, they encounter perilous challenges, heart-pounding duels, and profound revelations about the nature of summoning. As the climax approaches, our heroes face a momentous decision. To ensure the safety of their world, they must make the ultimate sacrifice, offering their souls to reseal the divine beasts, the most formidable of all creatures. This selfless act not only secures the future of dueling, but paves the way for the reign of Atem the Pharaoh and his legendary rule over ancient Egypt. Character ideas: Jaden's ancestor, an aspiring tribal leader from the islands of Hawaii. Yusei's ancestor, a self-made early century astrologist from the Gulf of Mexico. Yuma's ancestor, a praised philosopher and pioneer from ancient Greece. Who are you? I am Xyz summoning. Yuya's ancestor, a cultural leader and famous musician from the early stages of Brazil. Yusaku's ancestor, an overly formal, ritualistic monk from the mountains of Tibet. They have a pet Tibetan mastiff named Ai. This fucking kicks. Wait, I'm in for this. This fucks. I'm not gonna lie. I would watch the shit out of this. I like the concept that like synchro summoning and Xyz summoning existed in the past and we just sort of forgot about it. I don't know if this would be one movie though, is the problem. That's a lot for one movie. Crossover between Joey Wheeler, Crow, and Soulburner. Crow and Soulburner teach Joey to play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So he can defeat a demon from the fusion dimension of Arc V who seeks to destroy the other dimensions and their summoning mechanics. Joey plays Danger Tearlamid. That's the perfect Joey deck. Too much text that he doesn't have to read, but he gets to get it twisted. Yusei and Yusaku go on a quest to send Elon Musk to the... Can I read this one out loud? Along the way, they discover that all the blue checks have formed a rare hunters-like gang, whose plot is to lock use of Maxi on Master Duel behind a Twitter Blue subscription. Whenever they encounter one, they do rock, paper, scissors to determine if Yusei gets to beat the shit out of them, or if Yusaku gets to hack their bank account. No Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played. This RJ is a fucking genius. Look at their comment. My creative genius shocks even me. Trish says they do it again, except instead of Jaden, Yusei, and Yugi, it's Jaden, Yusei, and Johnny Bravo. Dustin says, we have a new protagonist who has to travel to the previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist dimensions in order to chase an evil organization from destroying the multiverse while celebrating the past years and summoning mechanics of Yu-Gi-Oh! And meeting old friends. Arc V isn't real. Just describing the plot. This is real. This is canon artwork. Me and Thigh High Socks have been brewing a plot where Yuya begins to explore the lesser-known halves of Z-Arc that were split off from him. The Gemini dimension, the Toon dimension, the Ritual dimension, the Spirit dimension. That's it! You're going to the Gemini dimension! The Gemini dimension part of Zark is Kanye. He was giving us hints in his work. The ultimate Gemini has survived. I wasn't supposed to make it to turn 5. I'd like to see a Vrains movie where Yusaku has to take on AI versions of previous protagonists and prominent characters that are terrorizing virtual reality. At the end, he fights some amalgam AI that blends the past decks together. That's the second season of Vrains, right? The same movie, but every character, including the cards, is yassified. No, I don't want this. Remember that scene where Yugi asks, Synchro what? This 100 times. Yugi meets Yuga and Udius. Who the fuck is Udius? And learns about rush duels and goes back in time to take the lessons of rush duels in order to invent speed duels. Oh! I don't get this one. I'm sorry. Joey and Kaiba fuck. All right, have fun with that one, Dyer. Yuma and Yuya ratio playmaker on Twitter for posting cringe in the Family Guy RP group chat. We can have a B plot where I is like, well, folks, it's happened. The moderators... well, folks, it's happened. The moderators of r/Family Guy NSFW have gone woke. Let me actually see if I can do it in the voice. Let me hear. Oh, shit. Searching AI voice Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't get you what you want. Frames?
And then I can summon it to a specific place on the field. Right there.
Wow! That's next to a cute Cerberus' link.
All right, there we go. Well, folks, it happened. The mods of r/Family Guy NSFW have become woke. That's it. A movie where Crow realizes that being a cop is cringe. It's called 5Ds. I'm just kind of skimming here. Duel Links lore could be turned into a movie. It starts out with Kaiba trying to use it to recreate everything that's happened via the memory system in order for Atem to appear again. The memory system is recreating more and more of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Atem returns in the DSOT event and leaves, Kaiba realizes he needs to assemble the Numeron code from Zexal to get him back. Characters from Zexal begin to realize what is happening but have to deal with the dual threats of Kaiba and the reinvasion of the Baryons and reach out to other worlds for help. This is done via Arc V World since characters from Arc V have memories of characters through their other series all the way to GX. The characters from Vrains World are monitoring the situation and having their own inner struggle as to whether or not they want to try to destroy Duel Links. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar, the Duel Links lore is I mean, like, this is pretty close to what it is. It's also canon. That's the other thing. The year is 2021, says Flat Street, and the Earth has become uninhabitable. Every single... okay. This is Bonds Beyond Time 2, Junior Journey. I forgot that we used to have me doing a VO instead of, let's go, 21, 21 is not worth living in, better watch out, we're sucking and fucking. That's not the line. Another Rivals one. Bad timeline where Kaiba beats Yugi, gets all 3 god cards, and goes mad with power. Because Kaiba never opened Duel Academy, the game never progressed. New summoning mechanics were never created. The future series protagonists have to learn Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh to take him down. Imagine, like, the world is ruled by a dictatorial leader. Kaiba has the power of all 3 Egyptian gods, and none can stand to face him. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do it. It's like, all right, let's see what we're working with here. Kaiba goes, I summon La Jin! And you go, oh shit, I guess I lose. Hear me out when I say it's a documentary, but about the lifestyle of the Ojamas and their country. I really cannot stress how little I want to see that. Chad has figured out the Kaiba one. Here, I'm going to scroll back up. Chad has figured out the Kaiba one. Kaiba, you made one fatal error. You left magical scientist legal. Mm. Who is Udius? Can someone tell me who Udius is? Is he the Go Rush guy? Yes. All right. Bonds Beyond Time formats. An older Yugi, now in college with a friend... An older Yugi, now in college with his friends off after their own goals, works through his adult life struggles and stress by catching up through Yu-Gi-Oh's history and evolution. He's offered an internship at Industrial Illusions, which turns out to make duel monsters in each world, not just Yugi's, kind of Arc V. He teams up with Yuma, Yuya, and Playmaker in tag team matches against a villainous group of past employees set on taking down Pegasus's company due to creative differences. The whole thing culminates with Yugi reflecting on himself and where he's going next in a comparison to how the game is different, but not necessarily in a bad way. That's fun. That's cute. It's a movie about Duel Links. It follows Playmaker and I and the Vagabond. Oh, Vagabond protagonist. As they have to stop glitched versions of legendary duelists with Unknown Duelist. Later found out to be a superfan hacker who couldn't get over Kaiba's disappearance and has been searching all worlds to find him. Oh, like Kaiba has with Yu-Gi-Oh! This is not terrible. A Playmaker and I would be an interesting pair of people to follow for the sequel movie. I love that canonically Yugi's game fails because Kaiba takes over the world with it. What? I thought Yugi made a number of games. Arc V, run it back. just fix it. Try again. Damn, there's so many of these. Yuma, Yuya, and Yusaku all have a fight together against their concept of sexuality and also a god or sex. This one's good. I like the concept that, like, Yusaku will be like, I must defeat sexuality. 1. It prevents me from getting work done. 2. Penises are icky. 3. Don't you dare show me a vagina. And I's just like, what's going on here? Are you all right? Not you asking for script pitches during the writer's strike. Thanks. Yami Yugi teams up with Joshua Schmidt to take down Mathmex Circular, who climbed to the moon riding atop topologic Gumblar Dragon. Yeah, great idea. All the main protags fight Super Darts, who now has Orichalcos Quattros, which lets you have 500 monster zones, so they can have an Avengers moment. Well, folks, he's got Orichalcos Quattros. You know what that means. Bring it in, guys. All the protagonists from everyone's favorite cartoons come in for one big duel. Another gay sex. Gay sex. Well, half of the MCs are minors, so I can't say gay sex. Didn't stop other people in the thread. Merrick and Bakura versus Yubel and the Supreme King. God, I would just kill to see Merrick and Bakura again. Those two, they're some of the greatest tag team partners of all time. All right, hear me out because this is pretty high concept. Yuma, Yuya, and Yusaku. They all start freaking out because their ace monsters turn into vanillas. Yuya uses Zark powers to hop between the series or something and bring Yuma and Yusaku to the same place. And they find the villain and he's like in a skyscraper or something and they have to turn in their decks and they get 3 new decks tailored to each of them. And finally we see the big bad and it's this fucker and the entire movie was just to promote Rush Duels coming to the West. I'm in. I'm in. During the timeline where they team up, the Spirit of the Ring decides to use an opportunity where Yugi is absent to take the opportunity to go back in time during the Battle City event, but without Yugi. With Yugi missing, Joey couldn't get into the tournament either, right? Because he gets bumped in. And since the Spirit of the Millennium Ring alternates the universes, someone has to take the place of Yugi and Joey, or the event can happen. That's how Alexis and Akiza teleport into the universe in Battle City, so they have to fix it. They meet My Valentine, and they realize what has to be done. They will need to beat Merrick and Bakura without the knowledge of what happened, but the Spirit does still have it, and in the end, learns from his past error. It's bonds beyond women. A lot of people in this thread saying just port over the plot of Duel Links. Not a sequel or a movie idea, but we should do the Albaz lore. I disagree. 3 new characters are given legacy cards that allow them to channel the spirits of past Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists. They have to stop the big baddie, whose deck would be an amalgamation of all the big baddies from the series' history and would make use of all available summoning mechanics. The villain activates Shifter, then normal summons Robina. Deep in the dark web, searching for AI, Yusaku travels into VR simulations and recruits copies of Yuma and Yuya to fight against a malicious mix of Astral, Zark, and I. It culminates in Zexal 3 Yuma, Yuya, and Dragons, and Yusaku flying into a data storm with their new IRL aces. Well, that's kind of cool. Anything to make this canon? Gay sex. Gay sex. What if we got a YCS of all the characters? No holograms, just watching 9 hours of either the Yu-Gi-Oh logo, guess that card, or 2 anime characters having a 40-minute duel on a table while some commenter rants about his house in France as a new ban list drops. Come on. Interdimensional rare hunters. Like Paradox, they want to collect a bunch of powerful monsters, giving the story the ability to bring anyone from any show or an interdimensional battle city where all the cast are brought together. Interdimensional rare hunter sounds like a really cool concept. Galactic rare hunters. All right, there's a couple quote tweets I want to do, because one of them is from someone with a quadrillion followers. Here's one. We need to have all the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists in a single movie and fight against one main villain plus smaller villains where they duel in teams. I want to watch this clusterfuck unfold on the big screen so bad I'd scream from the nostalgia. It'd be kind of... We have, what, 8 guys now? It'd be kind of cool to be like... Each one is a tag team duel. And it'd be like Yugi and Jaden versus the 2 Go Rush people. That'd be pretty sick. Jaden Yuki says, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time 2, Yugi, Jaden, and Yusei must join forces to fight Paradox 2. Pokemon once put out a movie that followed around 2 Pichus and their gang of other baby Pokemon running around getting into mischief with no dialogue. Don't I remember it. It was like the pre-show for 2001. It was a real snoozer. I would like to see that movie, except with the Winged Karibo and the Ojamas and other dual spirits. It would be fun to watch like 20 minutes of like Karibos walking around being cute, and then it pivots over to the Ojamas and they're like doing crime. Like... Ojama Green has been sold an eighth of oregano for $90. And Ojama Yellow is like, you can't get high smoking oregano. And Ojama Green goes, no, but Ojama Black told me that it's that good shit. And Ojama Black is like laughing in the corner. And Ojama Yellow is like, can you please stop making fun of our friend? And they all go rob a liquor store, yeah. Hold up. Die! Oh, had this gnat in my room for a week, and I finally got to kill it. This one was a lot of fun. I'm surprised. I do like this one was a lot of fun. I'm surprised. I like sprinkling in these creative writing exercises for people. You all have some really good ideas that I'm sure Konami will rip off sometime this decade. The funniest thing that happened as a result of this tweet, though, is that we had Yuma trending. Was it Yuya or Yuma? Yuya, I think. Yeah. The funniest thing that happened as a result of this tweet is that Yu-Gi-Oh was trending at like 3 a.m. last night. Good stuff, everybody. See you next time. All right. Bada bing. We did it. So more event? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to throw you over to Farfa. Sorry for a bit of a shorter stream today. Tomorrow, we are going to get everything we have to done. That's going to be a collab with Team Samurai X1, Saga, Jank Bank, and we're going to watch Roulette. Very excited for that. And then after that, we have the subathon next Monday. Tell your friends, tell your family that I need money. We're going to raid Farfa. Tell them hi. Peace.